Hello, I'm Olivia Wayne, and this is the SheerLuxe Show. Coming up today is a vintage fashion haul with an iconic stylist, a supermarket wine and bubbles roundup with Amelia Singer, a winter skincare routine with Becky, plus behind the scenes of the SheerLuxe Christmas party. But first, I'm joined by Anna Ade, Polly Sayre, and the fabulous beauty content creator, Emma Roberts. Welcome, ladies. How are you all? I hope I said your name right. Oh, it was a bit of a gunshot there, but we got there. You didn't say.
No, it was fine.
How are you? Nice to meet you in person.
Lovely to meet you too.
It's always a pleasure seeing real life kind of people I see on Instagram. So nice to see you. Nice to see you both. Hi, Paul. It's a shame. I always just seem to disregard, but I'm so used to seeing this. Whatever. Right. Should we get to the good stuff?
Yes.
We'll talk about Christmas in a bit. Let's park that. It's a very exciting show. I'm really feeling the Christmas energy. But before we get to that, let's talk Golden Globes, because the nominations have just been announced on Sunday. Everyone in the office, I think, has just been really into that because they obviously watch a lot of movies. I don't really watch that many. No. Based on movies you've seen, who are your nominations kind of gearing towards being the winner? Emma?
I have to go with Top Gun.
Did you see it? Did you like it?
I did. I saw it. I loved it. Sometimes I feel like when you try to recreate a classic, it doesn't quite get there. But I feel like from the cast to the movie to kind of the whole vibe. Also, Jen Connolly, obsessed with her. So I feel like they really nailed it. So I'm going with that one.
They get the gong.
Yeah.
Polly?
I mean, I really need to see Top Gun because it sounds like the only film of the year that I probably would have enjoyed. I'm like the person that it's like the critic's worst nightmare because they all rave about these films. I go and see them and I'm like, well, what was that? Everything, everywhere, all at once. I think I'm saying that right. Matt and I watched that and I was like, I do not understand this. And that's been nominated for 5 things. So I'm clearly a massive Philistine.
You need to get deeper. You need to read the subtext. I don't know.
I probably do. I'm so basic.
Give her a Christmas movie
yeah,
please. Home Alone is good. Anna?
I'm with you, Emma. Top Gun, I think it was really well done. The story was lovely. I think it's something I can watch over and over and over again. So, yeah.
Are you Tom Cruise fans?
I'm not gonna lie, not really.
Yeah,
but it's a classic.
Yeah, it is a classic. I don't know any bad Tom Cruise films.
Ooh,
controversial. Hit us in your comments about that.
It's pretty heavy on the action, I would say.
Yeah.
So you got to be ready to fully be watching a film that's action.
Do you need to have seen the original?
No, I don't necessarily think so.
Because I can't even remember the original, if I'm honest. Which I don't know if that's a crime, but I can't. But
I was goose. Is that the goose one?
Yeah.
That's all I know. And the aviator jackets a bit.
I mean,
and Miles Teller, there you go.
I will tell you what film I loved this year.
Yeah, go on.
I actually did watch Elvis, and I loved it.
I enjoyed it.
It was so good. I knew nothing about Elvis, I realised.
Yeah, same.
And when I saw the story and the way it was done, I was so sad for him.
It is quite sad. I think that's maybe why. I did like it, but I just was a bit like, God, this is very depressing. And I know it's real life, isn't it? Because that was what happened. But it is very tragic.
Yeah, what a shame.
I've never heard that side of his story.
You've got to watch it. Really, it was really good. And I think he should win the Golden Globe.
Fingers crossed.
And the Oscar. Right. I'm looking forward to watching some movies in that weird in-between bit between Christmas and New Year when you literally don't know what to do with yourself. Right, on to fashion now. Clare Richardson is the renowned stylist and fashion consultant who recently founded Reluxe Fashion, a relove and resell platform which houses some of the coolest designer pieces out there for less. Polly met Clare just this morning to pick out some of the best vintage pieces for party season. Take a look.
We are so excited to be joined by the incredible Clare Richardson. Clare really needs no introduction, but we're so excited to have you here, Clare. Could you tell us a little bit about Reluxe and your background before we begin with this incredible edit of clothes, just to give everyone a bit of background?
I've been a stylist in the fashion industry for quite some time, working with magazines like British Vogue, Wall Street Journal, French Vogue, and then also consulting on brands, everything from COS, Tommy Hilfiger, Hermes to Balenciaga, so a bit of everything. And then launched Reluxe Fashion just under a year ago, and it's a website, a pre-loved, curated luxury website where you can find amazing finds, mid to high end, at great prices.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I myself am a fan of Reluxe. I bought a few things myself. So super excited to see what we've got on the rail today,
Amazing.
because we've got some kind of party pieces, great for this time of year, but also some staples in that I really feel like, you know, you can buy them now but wear them forever,
throughout.
right?
Yeah, timeless pieces.
Definitely. So shall we kick off with the first piece?
Why don't I pull out this vampire
Yes,
wife?
stunning. Let's pull
Yeah,
that
a
out.
huge
So
fan. This is by the designer Susie Cave.
you said before this is brand new,
It
right?
actually still has the tags
is
on,
incredible.
and I think that's the great thing about Reluxe Fashion is you find things at half the price or more.
One of those you could wear to like a winter wedding,
Yeah.
or you could dress it down with just a pair of boots. for
Yeah,
the daytime,
exactly,
right?
flat boots.
So-
And I think these dresses, Vampire Wives, are like cult dresses.
They really
If
are.
they're to define sort of an era right now,
Yeah.
these are the dresses.
yeah, and quite a timeless style though,
Yeah,
right?
no, definitely. I mean, I think
you know.
Kate Middleton spotted wearing
Yeah.
the green one.
Yeah, beautiful. Oh, got my eye on that one for sure. I mean, I bought a totem jumper, which
I
saw.
actually remember.
Yeah, because that was something that was current, I wanted, but then found it in Reluxe, and it was like
Fraction
half,
of the
half
price.
the price
No,
or something
I
like
know.
that. So
it just
great
shows
deal.
you can with pre-loved. Especially on our website, it is about the edit. You're not ploughing through thousands and thousands of stuff. It's about giving the customer what they want, you know, this curated edit.
Yeah, and I think that's what people struggle with sometimes with pre-love, because it can be a bit of a jumble sale at times.
Yeah.
But what Reluxe offers is a real kind of curated edit,
Yeah,
right?
and we really try to pick the pieces and not take everything. And our customers actually, our sellers really enjoy that as well, that we actually pick when they're detoxing their wardrobe. We pick the pieces that we know and we love.
Yeah, and you do have access to some amazing wardrobes.
Yes.
Let's go in with that self-portrait dress next, shall we?
This is
'Cause I've got
actually
my
a
eye on
brand
that.
based in London. In Reluxe Fashion, we work with individual sellers, and then we work with brands with their archive pieces. So one of them is self-portrait. We have framed denim, Bella Freud, and we work really closely with the brands. And this is this amazing dress that actually has been such a huge hit, and again at like I think half the price.
Yeah, incredible. And that mesh detailing is very
Yeah.
current, but in that kind of classic style again.
And I think the neckline is really nice, a square neckline to show a bit of skin.
yeah, it's beautiful.
Really nice.
Okay, what have we got next?
Now we've got this white Joseph. I mean,
Oh
I
my
love
God,
a
that's
blazer. And this is just, I mean, I just think you can just throw it
stunning.
on with denim, leather
Yeah.
trousers. And if you don't want to wear a dress at an event, you know, in an evening, you could just throw this on with a pair of jeans and a
I know,
t-shirt.
so cool. A real sort of wardrobe staple, this, isn't
Yeah,
it? That
absolutely.
It's never really going to go out of style.
No,
I say that a lot, but genuinely, that is so beautiful.
And it's got a bit of a looser fit, so you could put a little cashmere knit underneath it. But again, just to show that, you know, you can buy these amazing things, great fabrics, and just about trying to get people to buy a bit more considered.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can almost upgrade
Yeah.
and get a better investment piece.
And the beauty of this, obviously, is that it is less than what you would pay brand new.
Oh my
so you're
gosh.
still kind of having
Yeah.
that investment, but a little
Yeah,
bit less
and
of
I
it.
really believe in like timeless pieces that last. If the piece is good, it will last in your wardrobe.
Yeah, completely
forever.
agree. So I spy a little bit of sheerling,
yeah.
is that, on the
This
on the
is a
rail?
really fun piece. This is this Marni
cool.
Italian brand. It's this gorgeous sheerling gilet. And again, it just, I mean, you can just literally throw that on and
Yeah.
it just sort of jazzes up an outfit.
Yeah, completely.
I mean, this is, I know because Marni is really expensive and
Yeah.
this is £220.
No way.
Yeah, I know. I
That
just
is a
looked at the
steal.
price and was like, what? And normally this could be, you know, over £1,000.
Oh my god, it completely.
Easily.
It's a real day to night piece, isn't
Yeah.
it? Just as you said, over a jumper with some jeans. That
Yeah.
suddenly feels a little bit more interesting than just a jumper on its own.
Exactly.
It just feels so good. It's got pockets as well, which is always a plus.
Always handy. And also the other thing is I say sometimes
yeah.
it's really nice belted. Like you
Yeah,
could just put a
cinch
belt with
that
a
in.
gold clasp
So
with
nice.
a cashmere turtleneck underneath.
Oh my god.
But I think that's a really good piece.
this is so dangerous. I just
I'm
want to buy
actually,
it all.
I know. I'm actually quite shocked by the price, to be
Yeah,
honest. I'm more.
shocked.
This is Marc Jacobs, American designer. This is actually one of his catwalk pieces. This is
Wow.
obviously perfect for Christmas, but I mean a gorgeous like slip sequin dress
So cool.
with a really nice back. If you do buy sequins, try and buy pre-loved because actually they're one of the biggest environmental things are so bad. So we're just saying, if you can, really consider buying pre-loved with the sequins. But this piece is stunning, I think.
Absolutely incredible. Yeah, definitely a more kind of conscious way to do sequins. Like,
absolutely.
we all love a bit of sparkle, don't we?
Yeah.
But if you want to do it in a way that's slightly kind of
you can have fun doing it. It's just being a bit more considered. That's what we say. We don't expect everyone to buy pre-loved, but if you can just start infiltrating it into your wardrobe bit by bit. And we've really got customers who've got addicted to it when they come to our pop-ups or they start shopping with us because they have a luxury experience which they don't associate with buying with pre-loved.
Yeah.
And that's what we're really trying to teach them, that it can still be this amazing customer journey.
Yeah, absolutely. And that really classic shape is something you can
Nice,
just
no?
layer under a blazer maybe.
Yeah, it's a
strappy
fun
heel.
piece.
It's so cool. Amazing.
Definitely a good party piece.
Okay. On the subject of more sparkles,
More
right?
sparkles. So actually this is another self-portrait. The great thing is with the brands that we work with on their archive, we have sizes. And that's really great because I don't want Reluxe to be where you can only buy one piece, you know, and it's got one size. So this is where we can offer more sizes. And this is this beautiful sequin with a small like cap sleeve detail dress, which I think is super nice. This is where brands also get to be more circular, where we work with them closely on a curated edit of their archive pieces. And, you know, we really do pick the best pieces. We don't, it's our policy not to take everything. We want to offer the customer the best pieces at really like exceptional prices, to be honest.
Yeah, you can always find a gem on Reluxe.
Yeah.
I mean, I can attest to that for sure. Great. And what is next on the rail? That's a nice
This
little...
is actually one of my favourite pieces. This is the problem with actually Reluxe for me, is not buying everything. It's this gorgeous little black dress. It's by Sylvia Chirassier, but I just think the sleeves...
Incredible.
Yeah, it's really exquisite.
So if you can't quite see on the camera there, it's a kind of silky, slightly puffed
satiny,
sleeve with a crepe body, but that's just such a classic LBD shape, isn't it? That's super flattering. Again, quite a classic shape that you'll keep forever.
Yeah, timeless piece. You could wear it with like sheer tights, or even like a tight with a slight black polka dot or something, like a kitten heel. Really feeling kitten heels right now.
Yeah.
So I think that's a really gorgeous piece. And again, still with the label.
I know, it's absolutely mad, isn't it, that you can get such a steal on incredible pieces like this.
Yeah.
But you pay a hell of a lot more, full price, basically. Okay, we've now got some denim, so going away from the party vibes a little bit, but we all love good jeans, right?
I love a good jean. I'm actually wearing frame denim right now. Again, we choose amazing denim that we really believe in from them, and it's like half the price that you would normally get. And again, we offer different sizes, and that's really important to me, that we offer different sizes, and it's this amazing high flare, which I think they're really sexy as well, and good
very
on
flattering,
the
aren't
bum.
They? And I know our fashion and creative director Lou, who you've worked with a few times, she's a big frame fan, and like you, loves her denim as well.
Yeah, they're really flattering. I recommend. I kind of live in frame, I have to admit.
Yeah, they are a great shape. And I have to say, very soft denim.
Yeah, and they have amazing following of like all the Hadids wear them, Kendall, Bieber, like all of them are donning frame denim.
Yeah, and we've got one other pair on the rail there, which looks
this
like more
is
of
a more faded one.
Love that.
This is a slouch. I mean, I really like... Yeah, I really like these because I almost prefer to wear like more relaxed jeans now with a heel.
Right.
I think there's something nice, and then you can wear a really nice top with it, but just keep it looser. It's almost more fun to dress up the more relaxed jean now, I feel.
I feel like it's, you know, that jeans and a nice top combo gets a bit of a bad rep, but I think to make it feel more contemporary, the slouchy shape is a great choice.
Exactly.
So I think we now have a few accessories, which I know a lot of you will be very interested in. Should we talk about that little YSL bag first? Because
so we sell, handbags are huge on Reluxe Fashion, and we have things from Chanel to Hermes, and to also we have more expensive bags and real investment pieces that hold the price. If you were to resell back with us, you would still get the same price probably because they're such good investments. And then we have more pickup pieces, and it's really important that for me that not everything's super expensive. You can have things that are at a better price point, and then have, you know, more high end as well. And this is this really sweet little little Yves Saint Laurent
That's adorable, isn't it?
handbag. Yes, so nice. I
So
love that,
adorable.
with a nice clasp.
Yeah, gorgeous. You touched upon briefly selling
Yeah.
with Reluxe, and that's something that kind of anyone can do. And is that something
Yeah,
that people can get in
anyone
touch
can
with?
do. In London, we offer a concierge service. So if you have more than 10 pieces, we will send someone to your house. And the whole point about Reluxe Fashion is to offer a really sort of luxury experience where you don't have to do everything. You don't have to photograph everything, sell it.
Yeah.
We do it all for you. And you can just relax and
Yeah.
just receive the money, to be
Yeah.
honest.
The dream.
Yeah,
We're all busy,
exactly.
aren't we? We don't all have time
Well,
to
that's
be...
what I felt. I'm definitely busy and probably too lazy, to be honest. So I wanted that service
Yeah.
where I don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
But I also relate to the website and, you know, like the feel of it.
Yeah, it's always kind of very beautifully shot, like easy to see everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're buying something sort of pre-loved, it can be a bit of a
Well,
like,
I think
"Ooh, what am I getting?"
sometimes now the customer feels so... Some of the pre-loved sites start to feel like fast fashion models, and you're being fire-hosed with tons
Yes,
of product.
yeah.
And that's what we wanted, a more editorial feel where we have people like you or Laura Bailey doing interviews and beautiful shoots and showing how to wear pre-loved, and it could look like it's brand new or
Yeah.
in the pages of Vogue.
Yeah, well, if you haven't already checked out some of the shoots on Reluxe's website, please do, because it's great for a bit of inspiration.
Yeah,
and
I think so.
Obviously makes you want to shop on there, which is always
It's really
my
true.
problem. So the final bits down there, I can
Yes,
just spy.
let me dive down.
Amazing boots.
They're actually both Saint Laurent.
I mean, they are incredible.
These are the ones I want.
Okay, yeah, they're amazing. They've got a bit
can
of
have
kind
these.
of, oh, thanks. I mean, I would definitely take those.
They're so nice, aren't they?
So nice. A nice suede boot is kind of a nice way to soften an outfit a little bit. Sometimes black
I
can
always
be a bit
feel like they
harsh.
feel so luxurious as well. I always have this idea in my head, like the suede boot, blue jeans, and a cashmere cream jumper.
Oh my God,
Kind
yeah.
of like on the ski slopes, a bit aspeny,
I love
or
that.
like a big sort of Isabel checked coat or something with them.
Gorgeous.
I think some people always think that you can only wear them with skinny jeans, and I think we can move away from that.
Oh, yeah, for
and you
sure.
can wear them with a straight leg or even a bit baggy
Yeah,
and looser,
a little bit of a
tucked in.
slouch. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the same goes for those, right?
Yeah,
They're
I mean,
really
they can
kind of-
go, a jean can go over that so easily. Or sometimes I've been seeing girls wearing them with like smart black trousers, wool
Ooh,
trousers,
okay,
and I think
nice.
that's really nice as well to
Yeah.
kind of give them a bit of a twist.
Yeah, very cool. And size-wise, we have, these are a 40.
These are a 42.
Okay, good to know. So
Yeah.
if you're a size 40, be sure to snap these up before one of us does, basically. Well, Claire, thank you. That was so much fun, all of those pieces. I mean, I want
Thank
them all.
you for having me.
Remember to check out reluxefashion.com for all your pre-loved needs. And all of the pieces that we've featured today will be linked in the show notes below. Thanks for watching.
Oh my God, how incredible were those? That self-portrait.
Unreal, right?
All right, Polly, tell me everything. What was your pick?
Oh my God, it's so hard to choose, but I think maybe that Joseph white blazer. I just think it was so classic and like such a steal. Like everyone get on Relux because the prices are insane.
I couldn't believe that.
Yeah.
How can she do that?
I mean,
She's giving it away.
basically, yeah.
Quick, buy everything now before
Yeah.
she realises, before she
Yeah.
gets home, basically.
I also want everyone to know about it because it feels like a little secret.
Okay, we'll do it before this airs. Perfect. Ladies, do you shop re-loved, pre-loved? Do you sell on these sites? Kind of, what's your take on it, Anna?
Yeah, I definitely sell and I do shop pre-loved. There's just some designer brands that I'm like, oh, do I really want to spend the full? Like, I feel like Chanel right now is a pre-loved buy. It's
Yeah.
just too
Yeah,
expensive.
totally.
But yeah, I definitely like Vestiaire and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
that's
Do you
a
get
go-to.
overwhelmed on those sites though? Like the volume, assessing whether it's good, the quality.
Yeah, I feel like you need to kind of know what you're looking for. So I'm with you. I'm a huge fan of Vestiaire and their app's really good. So I feel like you have to kind of know what you're looking for and it makes it so much easier because I'm with you. Like we don't have the time to just like go and browse, unfortunately. But yeah, if you have something in mind, I think it's great.
So that's the key, isn't it? You can't trawl through endless products that span like time gone by.
And I think that's where Relux is good because it is a lot more curated. So it just depends on the kind of shopper you are. But for me personally, I don't like to be overwhelmed too much. And you can go on, everything is mega, it's photographed nicely. Yeah, I would recommend.
Do you think that's a big point in selling?
Yeah.
Reselling. It should be styled well. There's a beautiful kind of Instagram site and person called Curate and Rotate.
I know that one.
The way she styles it makes you see the product properly, not kind of hanging off someone's door in their bedroom. type thing.
Yeah, it always makes it feel a bit more desirable, doesn't it?
Yeah, okay, well, good to know. We will all be checking that out very soon. Now, we wanted to chat about one of the most popular threads that has come up on the SheerLuxe community this week, which was family-friendly restaurants recommendations for over Christmas. Okay, we're going to do it. Do you guys have any love? Where are you going? You guys have kids.
Yeah.
You have a dog.
Which is basically a kid.
Oh, honey, of course. Yeah, it's really the same. No joke. I have a dog, so I don't
It
know.
absolutely isn't.
But where do you recommend? Should we keep it London central? Are we all London based for now? I know you're off soon, Emma, but for now, where in London do you recommend?
Yeah, so I'm in Marylebone, so I feel like it depends what you're in the mood for, but I feel like if there's room at a cozy pub, we'll go to a cozy pub. There's one by me called Royal Oak, and they have an upstairs bit, so I feel like lots of room and space for the kids, because I feel like that's what it's all about. But otherwise, guys, I'm going to like Five Guys or Franco Manca with my kids. Like, it's easy, there's space, they can make a huge mess, and honestly, when I need something last minute, that's where I'm headed. Like,
really affordable, isn't it, Franco Manca? Good pizza.
It's the best pizza out there. Sorry, Pizza Express. You've lost my heart.
It's so good.
100%.
I'm with you though, because I think for me, we like to get out early. So it's always like a brunch place, like somewhere quick and easy. We go to this place called Beam on like Westbourne Grove. And it's, brunch. It's got pancakes, but it's also Mediterranean food. So myself and my husband, like, we love it. And it's just in and out, quick, it's spacious. But the decor's actually really nice. So it makes you feel like you're in a more kind of pristine place than you are. It's just like a quick bite. Totally. But I think Beam for me.
I think that's the key, the speed of service with kids. You can't be waiting indefinitely. They're hungry now.
Right now.
It needs to come like, please, yesterday it needs to have arrived.
Yeah.
So, okay. Polly, where are you going with your little pooch?
Well, for me, anywhere that's family friendly is dog friendly. I just love Megan's. Like, I know it's a chain, but they are very pro dog. So it's rather than just being dog friendly, they kind of welcome them in, give them a bowl of whatever, give them a treat. I quite often just go and like work from there, you know, with a bit of lunch or brunch. They're pancakes, by the way, insane. But also good for like a midweek dinner. I know, wild one. I'm definitely not staying up till that late. They're good for a midweek dinner. But then I also love a place called 50 Cheney, which is just off Chelsea Embankment, which again, very dog friendly, really nice food. So yeah, those are my favourites. How about you?
Thanks, Paul. Well, I tell you. Well, I only hang out in Hampstead because I'm literally confined to that area because it's where I like. And you know what? Do what you like when time is limited. I go to one place and one place only every time. It's a shout out. It's a lovely, locally owned place called Ginger and White. The best food you'll ever eat. The best coffee in Hampstead. You then go on a walk on the Heath. You can pick up, chocolates from the chocolate shop. There's so much to do in Hampstead Village. I can pop into like a Free People. There's so much to do. And the best food, get the shack sausage.
Okay.
Shakshuka with chicken sausage in.
My God.
Honestly, you'll never eat anything again.
It's making me
Get your
hungry.
It's so good. Oh, right, staying on entertaining theme. It just wouldn't be Christmas on the SheerLuxe Show without Amelia Singer. Now, earlier, and I mean really much earlier this morning, the wine expert shared with Charlotte her top picks for the best supermarket wine and bubbles that should make all of your guests very happy. Let's see if Charlotte drank a lot at 9 a.m. today, shall we?
Amelia, another Christmas. I mean, do you only come once a year? Because it feels like all the time. It's so lovely to have you back.
No, it's wonderful to be back, and it's a wonderful kind of way to punctuate the year.
This is true.
I look forward to this.
I mean, this is what better content for right now than supermarket wines. We're going to do there's a little bit of everything, isn't there?
Yes.
I'm fascinated about the fact that there's rosé here. We'll come on to that. But let's start. I know that is a massive curveball. Let's start with bubbles. Let's start. We've got a Cremant to kick things off.
Yes, I know, because I know that now people realise, gosh, Cremant's great. Traditional champagne is very expensive and it's becoming scarcer and harder to get hold of certain brands. So Cremant's always a good option. But what I love about this Cremant is it's a vintage Cremant, so 2017. Often you just tend to get them very fresh, fruity, light, young. But with this, it's from Alsace, so it's 100% Pinot Blanc. Okay. I'm just going to pour this slowly because I can just see it fizzing
Well, we should say it's 9:30 in the morning right now, so this is quite a punchy activity, even for a few days before Christmas. Okay, this is available at Obbins.
So this is from Obbins.
£24.
£24 from Alsace, from Pinot Blanc, which I love as a grape. It tends to give like wonderful golden apple-y fruit. Has a little bit more acidity than Chardonnay, but with
a bit of time over the the last 5 years or so.
Yeah.
I think it's matured into a really beautiful kind of floral Manuka honey. And what I love about
That's
it
lovely.
is you can still keep on tasting this wonderful Manuka honey on the finish. So
Yeah.
it's perfect with your smoked salmon canapes.
I was about to say, what would you pair it with? Right, so this is a Christmas morning
Yeah,
purchase.
absolutely. Yeah, Christmas morning. You can have this with eggs.
Hadn't even thought of that. Yeah, there you go.
I was like thinking of canapes and things like that. But I mean, we also have goose at home, so I love the idea of this cutting through the fat of the goose, and it's brilliant.
Right, next up we've got a Blanc de Noir. This is from Waitrose.
This is from Waitrose. So the cremant from Obbins, I thought that's like a little bit different. It's a real crowd pleaser. This is more traditional. Blanc de Noir, meaning that it's made 100% from red grapes. Why does that matter? Well, that tends to mean that it has a little bit more structure. For it's Blanc de Blanc made from Chardonnay.
Yeah.
That means it's going to be much more open, expressive and fruity. And also, it's made by top champagne producer, and it's only, I think, about £22.
It is £22.99.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So no, this is a really smart option.
Smart purchase. Okay, great.
And I think you'll get kind of like more nutty, slightly kind of kind of nutty salted almondy thing going on in the nose.
I get that.
So yeah, whereas like this I think is wonderful, like floral,
It's fruity,
Manuka
yeah.
honey, fruity, but it's still dry, but it's still fruity. This is slightly drier, structured.
This goes a little bit straight to your head.
We'll have fun on the next few.
Exactly. Looking forward to the rest. Okay, that's lovely. Let's move on to white.
Okay, so it's funny because Georgie is not a huge fan of Sauvignon Blanc. And
No, she makes it very, very,
Very clear.
Yes.
But Sauvignon Blanc was kind of a traditional thing. I kind of feel like you have to have, I want to go for something which looks posh, tastes quite posh, but doesn't have the posh price tag.
Yeah.
And Sauvignon Blanc, lots of people love it. I must admit, it's not usually my favorite grape either. But Sauvignon Blanc, the reason why it can be so cheap is often the really expensive Sauvignon Blancs you find from France tend to come from Sancerre or Puy Fumé. This actually is made in Touraine, which is only about 3 kilometers away from Sancerre. So you're basically having the same climate, same kind of terroir-like qualities. It smells super elegant.
It does.
I love it because it's not too aromatic. It's still wonderful, and it does have like a little bit of like grassy, herbaceous feel and lovely grapefruit, but it's not too exuberant and it's still very elegant.
Okay, so you think this is a Sauvignon Blanc for non-Sauvignon Blanc lovers?
I think this can unite.
Yes.
Like there's going to be some diehards out there.
Okay.
But if you're scared of New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc because of that real herbaceous kind of, I don't want to say Catsby, but yes, punchy. This is a nice kind of middle ground for people who, because it's got wonderful body to it. It's got a lovely silkiness to it. It does have some aromatics, but it's more kind of grapefruit as opposed to that pungent gooseberry, which some people find
Yes, it's got quite
too much.
citrusy feel to it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. We must take it up to Georgie and see what she thinks when we're done.
I know.
Okay, next up.
So this is the Georgie wine I brought.
This is a Chardonnay.
This is a Chardonnay. Okay, this is the priciest wine here. It's from Majestic. It's £27.99, but if you do their mixed case of 6, then I think it goes down to £22.99.
Okay.
Don't think of it as like some kind of butter-covered toffee popcorn thing going on. It does have the cooling influences from the breezes in Santa Barbara. So it's made by the Jackson family, Barbara Jackson, and her 2 daughters, and very much a female-led team, which also made me think of it. But yeah, I love it. It's called Catherine's Vineyard because that's the name of one of her daughters. If I'm ordering a Californian Chardonnay, I want it to be full of golden fruit. I want there to like be a little bit of cinder toffee. And this almost has a slight apple pie element without being too confected and gloopy.
Yes, it's got a sweetness to it, hasn't it?
Yeah. And it's got like, that peachy element, that apricot.
Oh, I love that.
And I just kind of think with,
Sorry, that is much more about my bag.
I know, me too.
Yes,
me too.
it's
I
very
know.
nice. I love the idea as well that you could be serving something to people and have a bit of a story behind it. So you know the provenance.
It's not too slow. There's still lovely acidity there. And again, when you're thinking of all of the different stuffings you have,
I absolutely love
you know, we have like sage and apricot stuffing, and I think if you had sausage meat stuffing, this would cut through it really well. Again, like if you have the fatty goose. So
I was going to say, like a full body Chardonnay like that really does work with meat, doesn't it? So that heaven.
No, this
really
is
like that.
really good. If you have a cheese course, I think this would be really fun with a cheese
gorgeous.
course. So Yeah, I just had to bring this
This is
along.
a good one. I like that a lot.
Georgie will hopefully forgive me for bringing
You
the
have to give
Sauvignon
her
Blanc.
this first and then go back into Johnny. Okay, talk to me about the rosé, Amelia.
Yes, I know. It's
controversial.
This is a controversial choice.
It's -3 out today, so it's not traditionally rosé weather, is it?
But I believe that you should be able to drink rosé all day, every day.
Okay.
Because actually, what rosé should do, a good rosé should do, is combine the fruit of a white wine and the structure of a red. So therefore, I actually think it's one of the most food-friendly and versatile wine options out there.
So it typically should sit somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
The way it looks is somewhere in the middle of the two.
Exactly, and of course, like you have the Provence options, and quite a lot of them are great, like easy drinking. I call them ice. You dump your ice cubes in by the pool. It's great. But you can also find lots of other styles and varieties out there which can be quite complex, very elegant, very gastronomic. This is from Italy. Actually, when I smelt this, I kind of got like my mother used to stuff oranges with cloves. Kind of what they used to do in like Victorian times.
And that's very festive.
And it's very festive. And
God,
when
it
I smell
doesn't taste
this,
rosé. I mean, you're right. When I think of rosé, I think of a Provence rosé,
Yeah.
and it's deceiving because it's similar in color. But my God, that doesn't taste like
it's got kind of clove, bit
swimming
of
pool.
orange. Particularly when you're thinking of the cranberry sauce and again of the sausages.
God, you're going to need a different wine for every side based on this.
That's kind of what we do
That's
in our
the plan.
family.
Understood. That's the point.
Busted.
Got it. This is heaven. I'm so surprised by this actually.
I'm also just a big champion of just drinking rosé throughout the year. And also when it's really cold and miserable, what's more pretty?
Yes, this is true. This is
something
true.
pretty.
It's joy-inducing. All right, let's move on to red. We've got
Frappato. How can you
does.
like say that and like not smile?
so this is $8.99 from Waitrose.
$8.99 from Rachel's. So
bargain.
Frappato, it's native to Sicily. Normally put into blends, but I think it's really pretty because it tends to have kind of dried strawberry flavors and pomegranate.
Yeah.
It's light, it's bright. Again, if you're going to be having a long day drinking, you don't necessarily want a big blockbuster.
Yeah.
And also on the table of food, if you had anything which was too heavy in alcohol, too tannic, too big, you're going to mess with the rather delicate turkey. And again, all of those like veggies, quite frankly, on the table. So
It's kind of a gateway red, really, isn't it? Yeah,
and you can
very
serve
light.
it slightly chilled if you want it as an aperitif.
I love a chilled
This is
wine.
actually
I
a
do.
really
It's
great
lovely.
Beaujolais alternative. Because with slightly chilled, you do get more of like the pomegranate and the cranberry aspect.
And it hits you. You can drink more. I mean, you can enjoy it for longer when it's cold because it's just less of a heavy activity. Okay, the next one, £8. This is I was going to say this is the cheapest. It's not even the cheapest, but this is an Aldi Bordeaux.
So again, a bit like what I did for the Sauvignon Blanc, I wanted to choose a bottle which looked posh.
It does look very posh.
Looks very, very posh. You know, it's got a lovely
French
Left Bank
label, yes.
Chateau bottle, on the
Thank you.
label. And it's, your traditional Bordeaux blend of Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, I think a little bit of Petit Verdot. I'm sure you'll be able to pick up that 3% Petit Verdot, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
right, my palate, yeah.
Absolutely, that's what I look out for. And what I love about it is it does what it says on the tin. This one was like for the dilemma, when you have friends who want posh looking wines, like consider themselves like they know about wine, but they drink like a fish.
Yeah. Yes.
This is, and that's fine, no judgment.
but it's affordable.
But it's affordable, so they can go through bottles of this Bordeaux and you're not going to
I mean,
break
you can
the
buy
bank.
a case for under £50. I mean, that's
Exactly.
pretty, not bad.
And I think this does everything you want. I think is a really good choice if you're, either having very classically minded people coming to your house or just having a big party and you want something safe.
Sure, makes sense.
This is super safe.
Crowd pleaser. Okay, finally. $7.25 for this bottle. Tell me about this. I'm not even going to pretend I can pronounce the name of this one.
So Wine Society, you can get hold of some amazing steals, and they offer like free delivery around the UK, and they have some of the best buyers, and they work with cooperatives, and this is working with a really fantastic producer. We're going back to Italy. Again, quite frankly, I feel that Italy, the wines have personality, they have the fruit, but they also have very good structure for Christmas Day because they have acidity. So when you're thinking of cutting through fatty things, the cranberry sauces, the vegginess, just made up a word.
Vegginess, sure. I like it.
Vegginess. There's a lot of vegginess going on Christmas Day. Actually, these kind of wines, but equally, I felt with our last red, we wanted something like a little bit of oomph. So we have gone to the Veneto region, which is known for like the biggest style out there is the Amarone, which is very rich. But this is a Rosso blend. But as you can tell, like, there's almost like a slight little bit of figginess, there's a slight like bit of like dried plum there.
Yeah, I mean, it's a sexy wine, isn't
It's
it?
a really, really sexy wine. And this, I thought, this is great on its own. This is great with Christmas Day. This, even when the figgy pudding comes out or the mince pies, this can really see you through the day. But also what I love about Italian, well, particularly from Northern Italy, maybe not so much South, but from Northern Italian wines, you get the personality with not too much alcohol.
Sure.
So this, again, it seems like it's very opulent.
Yeah.
And yet it's 13.5% alcohol, which is quite low for a red, particularly with climate change these days.
Okay.
So
Nice, good to know. I mean, so I guess if you're, if you're serving Christmas lunch and you've got people who don't want a dessert wine, don't want to pour, this works. Yeah.
absolutely, because it's got the kind of sweet spices, the kind of cinnamon spice. It's got that dried plum.
Yeah.
All very different styles. I think I've convinced you on rosé.
No, you absolutely have. Not quite on the Sauvignon Blanc, but yes on the rosé.
I mean, that's a harder,
a harder sell.
That's a harder sell.
But yes, absolutely. This rosé in particular, I feel like a real rosé novice. You've made me realise I must go out and explore it more. Thank you so much, Amelia. We will, of course,
absolute pleasure.
link everything below. Where can people find you next? What are you up to?
So I'm going to just be posting a lot over Instagram, and I'm launching a new podcast next year. But if they follow me on Amelia's _wine, there has to be an underscore on Instagram, because otherwise it looks like Amelia Swine.
Not the vibe. No. Not what we're going for.
No.
All right. But check out Amelia on Instagram. Thank you so much and Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much. This is such fun, as always.
Thanks so much, Amelia. Going straight to the shops after this. Such good price points. Always love that segment. Now, guys, are you heathens and would you drink rosé at this time of year? I'm kidding, by the way.
I mean, if the vibes were right,
I might
Are you particular? Like, I don't really care. Drink what I want
don't
when
know.
I want.
It wouldn't be my favourite to drink rosé like now. I feel like it really hits different in the sunshine, doesn't it? But you know what? If it's a good rosé, yes.
And you're in a hot, sweaty environment, you might need that refreshing rosé.
Yeah, maybe I would, but more of a red girl this kind of time of year.
Views on mulled wine.
Yeah.
I love
Big fan.
Love it.
Yeah.
Too.
I had a whole bottle last night. Not
legend
myself. It's so enjoyable.
Very Moorish, isn't it?
Oh, it's like
So
dessert.
sweet.
Oh, it's so delicious.
Oh, I want some now.
I'm sure that wasn't on the segment, but apparently there's an excellent white that we all like, white wine that we need to like. Very
I'm
reasonable.
not a big white drinker, but maybe that could be the one to convince me.
Go on, we'll pop off to the shops after this. I think we need a celebration after this. All right, so we're really getting into the spirit and we're close to the big day. Booze is down. It's time now to finally start thinking about food. We ran a feature on site just last week with pros tips for the perfect Christmas dinner. Do you have a cookbook that you always turn to? Like, what is your go-to dish? Come on, hit me with some inspo. I know you cook, I can tell.
Not to the cookbook, guys, but I'm going old school, and my mom's taught me like a few old school recipes I always go to.
Does it have yams and like lovely? I feel like Americans love sweet potato.
Okay, so one is green bean casserole. If you want to go like full American, then you're gonna do it with cream of mushroom soup in a can. We're talking and fried onions from like a package. Like that's what we're talking about. But it's delicious, I promise you. And then garlic smashed potatoes, like that's a classic. And I feel like you can't go wrong. Like loads of butter, loads of cream.
Wait, you do mash at Christmas?
Oh yeah, mashed potatoes all the way.
What do we think?
Do you not?
Sacrilegious, doesn't it?
What kind do you do?
Roast.
Meaning like just like cut up roast potatoes or like baked
Have you ever made
potato?
roast potatoes?
What? Sorry?
No, not baked potatoes.
No.
Like,
Right. Baked potatoes like a jacket potato.
like in
just
oil.
dump it in the oven.
Yeah.
Roast, you parboil, get them all then, shockle them around in the pan so they get a bit fluffy. Loads of oil, good onions, garlic.
Goose fat, ideally.
Oh, hello, she's
That's
fancy.
the bougie
So they
girl.
get that crispy, delicious outer shell, cut through to soft, light, fluffy roast potatoes.
No, we go smash all the way.
I do like smash.
100%.
I feel like this is a real cultural
It
thing.
is.
Maybe
It
you
is.
could
There's
have-
quite a few differences. Like we have turkey on Thanksgiving. You guys have turkey on
true,
Christmas
yeah.
Day, right?
What do you eat then?
On Christmas Day, we'll do like a really nice piece of beef or a ham or something like that. Yeah. Or
that's a good
like a
choice.
roasted. We might do a roast turkey, but usually that's Thanksgiving, man.
Yeah, you just had that as well. Like it's a bit
Yeah,
close to have
it's
two
true.
turkeys.
Exactly.
All right, Anna, come on.
Yeah, I'm
My
with
mind is
you.
blown.
My mum is my cookbook, so I
yeah.
feel like I go to her. I don't really have anything specific, but this year I do want to try a Bailey's cheesecake.
Oh my God, yum.
Right? Bailey's cheesecake. Yes. Somebody's given me the recipe for that and I'm all over it this Christmas. I know.
Yeah, I love it.
Isn't it? And Bailey's cheesecake. But yeah, that's what I'm going to try this year.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah,
You
sounds
could
good,
have
right?
tried it already and brought us in some.
Yeah,
I feel like we did not prep this better. We should be like, bring your favourite dishes.
100%.
Polly, you a cook?
I'm not much of a cook, but I do always wheel out this mince pie recipe every year, which has got like orange rind in the pastry, and then within the mince pie itself, you have your mincemeat with a dollop of sugared cream cheese, and then your lid. And let me change your life. It's
Your lid. Right, first of all,
good.
is it called mincemeat? I've never really known.
It's called mincemeat, and
Is
I think
it?
people get a bit freaked out
Yeah.
by this because, well, actually, do you know, I put this out on Instagram a few days ago, whatever. People were like, oh, so they actually don't have meat in them. It does have suet, which is like not vegetarian, but they don't actually have meat in them, and lots of people don't know that.
Well, it's that classic Friends episode.
Oh, I don't
Like the
know.
trifle and the, you know, when that page was sat together and
okay,
she put
yeah.
meat and then cream.
Yeah.
And, yeah, do you know what I'm talking about? No, just me. You know. I mean, I hate mince pies.
You
I'm
hate
sorry.
mince pies?
Yeah.
I mean, I get
And
it.
Christmas
but I love
pudding.
it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Christmas
pudding is a no for me.
It's the same thing in the pudding form,
no,
no,
I
like that
think-
middle.
What is the Christmas pudding? Can
all
someone
that
please
currants,
tell me?
It's like a fruit cake.
like a fruit- yeah,
but it's
fruit-
covered in
okay.
brandy, right? And it's like a big ball of something. I think people get it because it's like an occasion. I don't actually think it's
It's
nice.
a party piece.
Yeah.
It's literally a table.
Yeah,
Because it's fun
it
to bring
is.
over when it's flaming and then actually no one
But
wants
no one
it.
wants it.
And also like brandy, like it's just so
It's a
much.
lot.
It's
Especially
just
on
a
your
lot.
Christmas
Very
dinner,
rich.
it's so heavy, like rich,
Yeah.
isn't it?
And
Yeah,
then, sorry, but mince pies, like, if you're eating, like, lovely sweet treats, why do you want, like, orange rind in it? Like, why?
I mean, I won't have a bad word said about those mince pies.
Again, had you brought one in, maybe I would have felt differently.
Next time when I see you, I'll bring it in.
No, we'll be in January zone. It's the worst time. You can't do anything. Right. No cookbook recos for you there, but I'm sure on site there's something somewhere. Now, Becky Hull has done a wonderful routine here for anyone suffering from dryness, itchiness, anything for your face and body in this very cold winter.
Hi everybody, I'm Rebecca Hull, SheerLuxe's Senior Beauty Editor, and I am here today talking to you about how to build a hydrating skincare and body care routine this winter in partnership with CeraVe. I should also mention that the CeraVe brand is developed with dermatologists, so you can completely trust the formulas. You know they're going to work, they're fuss-free, they're effective, and they really get to work, hydrating, nourishing, and just delivering the job. So if your skin gets really dry, tight, inflamed, and a little bit itchy after your shower, you want to be applying a moisturising cream like this one from CeraVe. It uses thick emollients including hyaluronic acid, ceramides, and glycerin to coat your skin in moisture, and this one is a really thick, heavy-duty, buttery formula which drip feeds your skin with hydration over 24 hours. So it really does seal in hydration in and keep it there so that you stay supple and smooth, perfect for winter. However, if you're after something a little lighter, look to CeraVe's moisturising lotion, which has a slightly thinner consistency than the moisturising cream. The formula is actually exactly the same. This one's just a little bit more lightweight, as you can see, in consistency. Rinse any dryness, uses all those same ingredients, and it's just so satisfying to apply. It has a sort of serum consistency, so you're never stuck to your clothes afterwards either. And like the moisturising cream and any body care products that you're applying post-shower, always massage them in when your skin's still a little bit damp. Hydration gets locked in and sealed in for longer so your skin can retain that moisture and stay smooth. Okay, so next up, I'm moving on to my face, and I'm going to be using CeraVe's Hydrating Cleanser for normal to dry skin. Now this is brilliant because it uses ceramides again, which are throughout the whole range, but the reason it's important in your cleanser is because they are naturally within our skin. So this helps your skin barrier function. It doesn't strip you of those ceramides that we naturally produce. And so I'm just going to pop this onto my skin. I just need a few pumps and I'm going to wet it with the water. And then I'm just going to massage this into my skin. A little actually goes a really long way. It doesn't foam up, which is perfect if you suffer with those sensitivities or irritation. It's also fragrance-free and non-comedogenic, so it won't clog up your pores. Perfect if you suffer with breakouts or you're prone to acne. It's really, really gentle. Okay, so next I am going in with CeraVe's Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Serum. And with any skincare routine where you want to hydrate and nourish your complexion, you want the order to go from thinnest to thickest, which is why this is my next step. It's so satisfying to apply. It's almost balmy in consistency, which is why the brands say you can actually use this as a primer. So before makeup, but also before moisturizer as an extra layer of hydration and almost a matte dry down, so you never get any pilling or stickiness when you layer up your skincare, which is perfect for the winter months because that is exactly what we're doing. We're layering. That is easily one of my favorite products from the brand. So straight after, as I say, you're going to follow up with a cream. So that is where CeraVe's facial moisturizing lotion comes in. This is the AM SPF 50. This has the protection in and a slightly thicker consistency for that hydration that's going to last you throughout the entire day. And it feels amazing. And as I say, the two products, the serum and this, layer so nicely together. Your skin feels really quenched and it just leaves you with a nice little glow as well. Okay, so on to the final step of this hydrating routine now, and it ends with hands. Everyone should be hydrating their hands because the skin on your hands is 5 times thinner than anywhere else on your body, which is where CeraVe's reparative hand cream comes in. It just gives your hands immediate relief. If you suffer with any kind of dryness or cracked feelings in your hands, I am now hydrated from head to toe. I am ready to start my day. Thank you so much for watching, and you can shop all of the products in this winter routine below.
Thanks, Becky. Honestly, people, me, rave about that brand. It is incredible. Let me tell you, if you have, I'm not endorsing them, like I don't work with them, I'm endorsing them properly, legitimately here. If you have, like I do, I get very dry, very itchy skin when I'm stressed, so all the time I'm just scratching. that body cream that she kind of
It did
on,
look nice when she was like lathering it in, like perfect for this time of year when it's so...
And also like, it's not perfume, you know, like it's not a scent, it literally does the job.
Yeah, scientific stuff.
Yeah, and the face wash I use every morning, where if you can't be bothered for the big, just in the shower, it's so good.
Okay, I'm sold.
Honestly, get it. You use it?
Yeah, less is more in skincare, so CeraVe all the way. It's
Oh
like
yeah,
such a
you're our
staple,
expert. Come on.
100%.
Hit us.
No, CeraVe is such a staple, so me and my husband use a cleanser. It's just simple. It's just less is more.
It's one of those good ones just to have, right?
Yeah.
It's not complicated. It does the job like
Exactly,
you said.
exactly.
Unfussy.
And when you want to feel actually clean on your face, not just like luxurious,
Exactly.
this is the one. Yeah. Now, coming up, something you've all been waiting for, the behind the scenes of the SheerLuxe Christmas party. I couldn't go, gutted. We'll get to you because we know you were there. But ladies, if you had any Christmas parties, obviously we all kind of work on our own. So it's different. We don't have a team necessarily. What do you do to honour the Christmas party season?
Let's see, I went to a fun festive dinner this past Wednesday in Marylebone. That was really fun. So it's a bit of different bits and bobs. This was in Pachamama in Marylebone.
Oh, I love Pachamama.
It was cute. It was really cute. One too many glasses of orange wine and feeling it the next day, taking care of the children. But we move. I feel like this season you just have to like kind of suck it up and power through because you want to go out and see everyone, right? So we make it work.
I mean, isn't that weird? This whole season about like suck it up, get on with it, balance the load. It's supposed to be a lovely time of year.
Yeah.
But not
hilarious.
I think maybe as women juggling lots of hats, it feels not as chill. Yeah. Anyway, what did you do? Anything?
Yeah, me and my friends actually every year get together. So if like a few of us kind of work, on our own and stuff. And we kind of get together and have this big Christmas party. We pick a nice restaurant. We haven't had it yet, and I'm the one that's organising. So that's
pressure's on.
Yeah, the pressure's on. But if I find something,
quick, you want to get on. These places are booked up.
Exactly. But that's kind of what I'm going to be doing.
I'm sure it'll be fun.
Yeah,
definitely. I always do me and my husband always do the CEO night out of our family type thing. Just go for a nice dinner, like book in to actually do something, get dressed up.
That's lovely.
Otherwise, you're just existing, aren't you, at the moment?
Yeah.
So we have our co-founder dinner once a year.
True.
Anyway, let's check out the SheerLuxe Christmas party.
you see anything?
I can see.
Dun, 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 dun. Henry, how are you?
Hello there, how are you doing?
I'm good. Welcome to the SheerLuxe Christmas party.
Excited for this evening?
I am. I can't wait to drink.
What's the plan?
Happy days. Plan is drinks for on arrival. We've got lockdown liquor. We're setting up the bar. We've got pantés and passion fruit martinis. We have canapes arriving from Cater & Co.
Suited and booted, just
Suited
ready to
and
go.
booted, yeah, like a Christmas decoration. We usually finish work at 6, but I think less working, more drinking. We're about to kick off the SheerLuxe Christmas party. Excuse the glasses, we're saving the proper ones for the party.
Who wants one?
I will. Hodgie. Cheers! So yeah, a little M&S special. Picked it up this morning.
Only the best for the marketing team.
How are we doing with the main cover?
And then,
Can you just tell me to say what you're doing and why you've got that on?
I feel like quite attacked, to be honest. I was having a bit of pamper for myself and I'm just trying to draw attention to it. But top tip, if you don't do a face mask before you go out, you're going to be dry. So joke's on you, Sarah Templeman. No, this is a serious meeting, Sarah.
No, I haven't. I'm only halfway through putting Charlotte to the flawless filter on, and then I got distracted by my inbox.
oh bloody work.
Yeah, bloody work.
Do you want to interview me?
Well, I'm going to buy one
shimmery bronzer and then use that one.
There or to the left?
Yeah, I think over there because it gets everyone moving. Yeah. Right, I'm going to whiz home.
See you.
Me and Georgie look like we're going to space together.
I'm not skulking.
Charlotte's still working.
Grafting.
We're getting her started
Yeah,
with getting ready.
hairdresser over here.
Maximum efficiency.
I mean, I'm having a great time.
Exactly.
Alexa's hair is somewhat of a staple in the office.
Oh, stop
It is. It's
You're
a
too
signature. Flatter me more, please. Yeah, we're all getting the Alexa.
Oh my gosh.
Charlotte, you seem very busy.
Always.
You're not in the Christmas spirit.
I will get that. I just need like 15 minutes and then I'll be ready.
Use fingers, everyone, but...
Presentation skills are excellent. Kind of.
Always makes me nervous.
What's going on here, guys?
Getting the content. You've got to get the shot. Got to get the content.
Matching bags, guys.
I just pull them out every once a year on the Christmas party.
Nothing like last minute, eh? We're just going to put some lights up. But Amazon, you know they deliver all day, every day. This is why we're a good team. One of us is tall, one of us is small. Okay, right. I've grabbed my trusty mic. Should we go and find out what some people are wearing? Okay. It's very noisy. Oh, it's very dark all of a sudden. We might have to pull people out of here. Let's try it. Come on, you lot. Right, come on, Hodge. Over you come. Okay, Hodge, I'm going to give you the microphone. Please tell the camera what you're wearing tonight.
I'm wearing a Ray blazer, an Ulla Johnson dress, and some Zara boots.
Emma, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing a 12 Stories suit.
Vanessa,
Hello.
where is your dress from?
It is an old Sister Jane, actually.
I love it. It looks amazing. Have a good night. I'm just going to nab Maya.
I'm wearing a top from Major Al from Revolve, trousers are Rotate, and shoes are from Zara.
So I'm wearing a top from this Instagram brand called Cuckoo,
Zara skirt. Boots are from my sister, so I don't know where they're from, and Zara bag.
I am wearing Zara blazer, Bershka trousers, mango heels, and by Alona earrings.
Bershka trousers. Turn around. They're amazing. Are they new? They're really cool.
So I am wearing a Next blazer, a little sheer top from Stories, a warehouse skirt and some Gucci slingbacks, and a little bag from H&M. Oh, and my earrings are like last year from Zara.
I want to know where certain things are from certain people, so I'd like to know where your necklace is from, first of all.
Heavenly London.
Is it really the Heavenly one?
Yes, it's my party necklace.
I was admiring it from afar. You should wear it every day as well. And also, where are your shoes from?
ASOS. Everyone's actually really surprised that they're from ASOS. They're really ASOS.
My shoes are also from ASOS, in case you were wondering. Yeah. So comfy. I literally ran around all night and they're so comfy. So much. Thanks. See ya. Let's chat to Maya. Can you talk me through your look tonight?
Tonight I just kept it short and sweet and simple. Just a little turtleneck. This is Kid Super and this is Off-White.
Do you know who Dot Cotton is?
Dot who?
Dot Cotton.
Is it the lady that made the Jolene song? No, that's
That is
Dolly.
Dolly Parton.
That's Dolly. Dot Cotton.
Dot Cotton.
From EastEnders.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Did she inspire your look tonight?
No, she didn't. You know, it's the haircut. I'm feeling the breeze right up on my head.
Fashion king.
You see?
It's
versatile.
I really like it.
It's versatile and it's just a sweet look. Feel it. That's fabric.
That's that. Now that is fabric. You're DJing.
No, this is the DJ right here. This is YRL Corp's residential DJ.
You're gonna MC.
I'm going to MC.
If you ever need someone else to MC,
I'm going to call Charlotte.
I can help. See you in a bit.
I love the energy, I love the life, I love all being in one room, and I think it's been such a great move for SheerLuxe. God, all of you, I'm looking at you, I don't even want to name people, but you're just so good, and I love to see this team getting bigger, and Ali and Alexa, and you're such an amazing partnership, and Tash and Vanessa and Hattie, and like it's so cool to see it. God, there's so many, Polly, you're a fucking rock, and you are the wisest person I know with the driest, best sense of humour, and I fucking love you. And Adam, I'm looking at you, it's so great to have you in the team. You're a brave man, and a great man, and a very talented man. And who knows what 2023 is going to look like in this country. Can I just say that Laura said, I need to be more Maya. I need to be more Maya. I need to be more Maya. You're such a cool cucumber, and you take everything in your stride. Ali, I have to say that Ali, God, we're so going to miss you. And Victoria, you're going to thrive, and Annie, the door is open. I know we have the best team to embrace it, and a totally unrivaled team. And as Lou said so brilliantly, I really do love you all. And have a brilliant evening.
Said a few words. The party's getting going. We're going to ask a few more people what they're wearing, okay?
I am wearing ASOS heels, Zara trousers, COS blazer with a little Zara top underneath, and my jewellery is vintage.
Can you see anything?
I can see. It gives off the celebrity vibe.
Ah. Since we've got one man at SheerLuxe, we better ask him what he's wearing. Should we go and find him? It's very bright in here. He's working. You're just working. I'm really sorry. You are diehard. That looks amazing. Top secret mission. We just thought, since there's just one man repping male fashion at SheerLuxe, we better ask you what you're wearing tonight.
So I'm wearing Reese.
A Reese.
Reese. Our Legacy jacket. Our Legacy boots. And YSL trousers.
What's your number one tip for Christmas party fashion for men?
Don't overdo it. That's my number one tip. It's cooler to play it down than it is to overdo it, I think.
Agreed. From the girl in the silk suit and the heels and everything else. Different vibes. Merry Christmas! So rumour has it Anna Bromolo is here. We'll find Anna Bromolo in a minute, but we've got the lovely Anna Adai here as well. Sorry to pounce, you just got here, but you look amazing. Can I ask you what you're wearing tonight, please?
I'm wearing a Wake Mode times Other Story jacket, Karen Millen top, Lauren Lombardi, is it? Earrings, Paris, Texas boots, and just some leggings from Zara.
You look fabulous. Anna, it's lovely to see you.
So I'm wearing Rhodes, and it was a lockdown purchase. It's pretty short, and the bag is Louboutin, and I've got a pair of earrings from, I want to say Zara. We're going with Zara. Really old shoes by Topshop of all places that have been my Christmas winners for a number of years now. But I've done all black and gold.
Your number one rule for Christmas party dressing?
Oh, I just think more is more. You know, if in doubt, shove something else on.
That's the opposite of Adam's advice.
I think I used to pare it down, and now I'm like, absolutely screw it. Yeah, shove it on.
We had a pandemic. We've got to embrace it.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on 1 second. Right, Chloe. No, it's fine. You take that, I'll have that. That's someone else's story. How many have you had? Oh, you're still going on the one I bought you. I'm so sorry. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that looks so good. Polly, I saw you in there. What did you get up to then?
I mean, there were a few shots, being thrown around here and there, just by Charlotte's desk in particular.
What's your tipple of choice?
What's your drink of choice? It's not a Negroni Spagliato with Prosecco in it. It's just a margarita, usually.
Is it? That's
yeah, no,
fancy.
we had some picantes there, actually, like, on the night, and some Prosecco. It was delicious.
And are you tequila vodka for shots?
Oh, neither. I actually have recently got onto Baby Guinness, which is basically like a little dessert in a shot glass, which is why I like it.
That sounds filling, though.
I mean, it's not actually, doesn't taste at all like Guinness. It's not
right.
got Guinness in it. It's just got like Baileys. Something else delicious and sweet, and then something else delicious and sweet. And I'm like, great, that sounds good.
All right, cool. Oh, it looked really good.
It was so fun. I mean, I felt a little bit delicate the next day, but entirely worth it.
Well done, Paul. All right. That is it for today. Oh, what a great show. Thank you so much to Anna, Emma, Polly, and of course, Claire, Amelia, and Becky. We are back next week with our final show of the year. It is going to be super extra Christmassy. So tune in to see what Anna Bromolo is wearing over the festive season, a mince pie taste test with Heather and Sherry, and a day in the life with Laura Black, who has your last minute gifts covered, and a viewer makeover with Lisa Potter-Dixon. Wow. What a cracker of a show that's going to be. In the meantime, we would love it if you could comment below, give us a thumbs up, and of course, do subscribe if you haven't yet. Have a wonderful day wherever you are. Goodbye.